damn reason.
You mean your feet hurting?
Yeah, my feet and but really my dogs.
Yeah. Or
Yeah, they
what
hurt
kind of
like all
dog?
the time, brother. One's a pit bull. One's a pit bull, and the other one is a uh, lab and chow mix.
Ooh, purple tongue.
Yeah.
Man, we had one of
Yeah.
those when I was a kid, and my mom would leave me to go feed it, and we just
Hmm.
throw food from the edge of where it could get.
Oh wow.
That thing was mean.
He doesn't like it whenever you call him a chow.
Do what?
We come up to him and we say, "What's up, dude?" And he'll sit there and he'll look at you and says, "You ain't nothing but old chow." And he'll look at you and turn his head and just like, I was like, okay, you don't like that. It's probably barking at a cat or something.
He knows what you're saying.
Yeah, he's very smart. What in the hell are they barking at? I'm gonna have to go out there in a minute, Caleb. If they don't shut
Hey,
the
you
fuck
good,
up.
man? Go ahead.
I'll be right back, brother. Let me see what the hell they barking at.
All right.
All right. All right, I'm back.
Word. What were they barking at?
I didn't see nothing. I was looking toward the woods. It might have been a damn possum or something. I don't know. But they shut up now.
Yeah, where I'm working in Louisiana, the guy I'm staying with, the guy I know from when I lived out there, a
Hmm.
man I know from when I lived out there. He's kind of a mentor figure. Um, he's got this savage of a pit bull. Down here, the Boudreaux bloodline is known for fighting, basically, and he got this dog from somebody who probably shouldn't have had it, and
Gotcha.
raised it as best he could. But this dog is just vicious, bro. Every
Oh
time I
shit.
walk by the door, it's going after me and stuff. And I'm lucky that there's these French doors. I don't even trust the glass, you
Oh
know.
shit.
But the other night, it got a hold of something. I could hear it barking. The next morning, we
Man.
come giant possum dead in the middle of the carport. I had to pay for that
Old
possum.
possum. Old possum.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had one playing around here a couple of years back. He'd come up on the porch and take whatever cat food was still left, and then we'd go out there to the dog's dish. At, usually about dark, and it was a long time before I even seen him. But everybody was like, "Man, I seen the biggest possum in my life coming up there to your dogs." I was like, "Really?" They said, "Yeah." And they said they just laid there and looked at him. He'd go up to the food dish and go and eat the food, and then he'd amble off back toward the edge of the woods. And I was
I
like, "Well,
ever,
I ain't seen him."
did I ever tell you that crazy possum story I got? Where
Uh,
when I had ducks, we had a possum that would keep coming around, and I think it was probably eating the eggs. You know,
mm-hmm.
um, one time I turned the light on in the backyard, and I see the possum, so I go run and grab my bow because it's the first thing I thought, and it was right. I was working on it recently that day, so it was right downstairs. Go
uh,
grab my bow, draw back, pin him to the dog house. Right, I'm talking pin him to the dog house up. And I was like, I'll get it in the morning. You know, the next morning, the possum and my arrow were nowhere to be found.
They gone.
I texted my neighbors. I said, if y'all see a possum running around with an arrow through his body, get my arrow, please.
Yes, they tough, man. I tell you. And I ain't never ate one. Don't intend on eating one. Not unless I have to.
I need
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. Mm. So you working in Louisiana now?
Yeah, I've been there for about a month and a half. There was a storm, two bad storms. Hurricane Laura. Now, remember last year we got through the whole alphabet, so then they went back around and it was Hurricane Alpha, Beta, Gamma, Delta.
Yeah, they went to the Greek alphabet or something like that, didn't they?
Yeah. Um, well, Delta, Laura hit, and then not long after Delta hit, and it just devastated Lake Charles. They're still coming back to normal, you know.
I got you. I got you. Well,
Yeah,
there's evidently a lot of work there.
yeah it's good job insurance. Hate to say it, but
Yeah, and especially nowadays. I mean, hell, we can't even you can't even hardly find people to work now.
yeah,
You know?
dude, that's why I was thinking about getting contracting license, hiring a crew, this, that, and the other, but I'm just like, I'm gonna do it myself. That's why I went with the handyman route. It's tougher because I'm doing everything by myself.
Oh wow.
I mean, I got help from the men that I'm whose house I'm working on, but just because they want a hand in they want to be there and see what I'm doing.
I got you. Well, I mean, there's work out there, but you just
Yeah,
can't. Some of these people that you couldn't. They wouldn't even work if they was laying in a mat or had a job in a mattress factory, laying down, testing them out.
yeah, especially my generation and below.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm telling you, they wanting to get off the federal due, but all that's fixing to stop. I think. Hopefully.
I
I mean,
never,
I can see if somebody needs it. You know what I'm saying? But Jesus Christ,
I never got it.
I yeah, I got some of it, but it. I'd rather earn my keep. You
Yeah,
know,
I got the stimmies.
yeah,
I,
that's what I
I
got.
spent the stimmy checks before I knew. I don't know if I wouldn't have spent them after finding out how bad for the economy they were. Anyway, like, oh well.
Yeah,
You know?
every little bit helps, though. I guess. So,
Yeah. I mean, I heard. You ever heard of Peter Schiff?
yeah,
Schiff, Schiff. Peter
shit.
Schiff. He's
I
a.
I
He's
called him the other
a.
word. Shit.
You know who I'm talking about?
I know who you're doing.
He's a famous economist. He was on Joe Rogan a few times. He was saying that we crashed the dollar after the first stimmy check. Like, start collecting gold and
Mm,
MREs now.
yeah, yeah, that's about right. I know that we have a local swap shop channel here at the radio station that's on from 8 to 12 of mornings, Monday through Saturday. And um, there was a gentleman on there that had a case of MREs that he was wanting to sell for, I think it was $50. And needless to say, that I think it was on there maybe 2 days, and it was gone. He also had seems like he had a rifle sight with a laser scope or a laser on it, and I think that sold too. I think he was wanting $75 for that. But he said it was brand new and in the box, but it left too. So,
What is this channel you're talking about?
oh, it's a local radio station, WWGP country station here in town.
Oh, they like auction stuff off.
No, it's what they call a swap shop, and like you can call in, and if you have something you want to sell, you put it on there. Or if you have something you want to give away, or if you're looking for something, you can just call them in, and they'll you can tell them what you're looking for, or what you got to sell, and then they'll advertise it for you free of charge.
Hmm. That's
So
cool. I
yeah.
mean, I can't see how long's it been around.
Oh, it's been probably here since the mid to late 70s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good.
When it first started out, it was just like only an hour long, and then over the years, it kind of got more popular. And I think it was like the maybe early 80s or mid 80s. That's whenever they started. They added it, to like from 8 to 12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can put on yard sales, car parts, or if you're looking for something for your car or whatever, furniture, washers, dryers, automobiles, things like that.
It's crazy on a radio show.
Yeah, yep. And then during breaks, they'll play whatever you want them to play, and then they'll have something like you can call in with a birthday. If you have a birthday or know somebody that's got a birthday during that month, they'll put your name in a thing, and then at the end of the month, like you know the last day that they're broadcasting, like on a Friday before the end of the month or whatever, they'll have what they'll spin the wheel, and then if they pull your name up, or if your name comes up, they give you, I think it's a $25 gift card for Piggly Wiggly. Where you can go pick it up and they give you a 20 or $25 gift card.
Yeah, you could tell it's in the South, in the country, if it's Piggly Wiggly.
It's Piggly Wiggly, Hoggly Woggly.
I ain't seen it nowhere else.
Yeah, yeah. They
It's,
but it's no, no, no. I'm sorry. It's they spin the birthday wheel, and then if they draw your name, that's that you get the birthday cake. That's right. But I think it's every Friday. You can call in or something, and then let's see, how's it go. They 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 draw a name every Friday, I believe, and then whenever you be like the third or fourth caller to call in, and then you got to say, "Oink oink, I'm sticking with the pig." It's kind of corny, but man, I've known a lot of people to win it. So
yeah.
I mean, $25 is just $25.
When I was a kid, well, even still, my mom's got a term. It's pretty popular around here. It's not just my mom, but oh no, that's Win Dixie.
Win Dixie, yeah.
Yeah, Win Dixie. You ever heard of Win Dixie feet?
Mm-mm.
That's like if you've been walking around barefoot, you got the black soles on the bottom of your feet from
Gotcha.
dirt. That's
Yep.
Win Dixie feet.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All
It
right.
comes from like all them little kids running around with no shoes on in the grocery store. You know, they get black feet like that.
Yes. Gosh, we used to have a win. Actually had two Win Dixes here, but I think they left probably about 10, 15 years ago. Both of them did. I thought they went out of business or went, bankrupt or something, but I looked them up online, and they just cut back on their stores. I think they still have them down around Florida, and I think actually Florida is where they're based at. But they closed a lot of stores that was up, where I'm at, and places like that. Do you remember the AMP, or did you ever hear of the AMP?
It sounds familiar. I
Yeah.
might be thinking of a few other things and mixing them. But
Uh,
what is it?
it's a grocery store, and then we have one called a Big Star here. I remember Big Star.
Never
I
heard of
remember the
that.
AMP. Um, I kind of wish that the AMP and Big Star was still here, but they went out too, and I don't know what the hell happened to them, if they even around anymore. But that was pretty. And the IGAs.
IG. I was just about to say y'all ever had
IGAs.
an IGA?
Yeah.
Man,
We
IGA's the first time I ever saw Emily was in there. She was with my
really.
mom. Uh huh.
Well, she's in the chat.
Mm-hmm. She's right there.
What's up, Miss Emily?
Yeah, it was for a Mardi Gras parade. Y'all don't have Mardi Gras,
Mm,
do y'all?
no. Mm,
No.
no.
Uh, it's a big deal in Louisiana. Uh, it was in Port Allen, which is on the west side of the river from Baton Rouge.
Mm-hmm.
And we was all going to the parade, and we stopped at IGA because kind of needed my mom to buy me something to drink.
Right.
But yeah, IGA and oh man, I can't remember the other one down there in Port Allen. That's crazy. Who would think
Yeah.
about a grocery store? You
Oh,
know?
I know. Yeah. Piggly Wiggly was actually the first grocery store to have the shopping carts in them. Back when they first opened. And but yeah, we did have the IGA here, but they shut down. Then there's still some like in one. I think there's one or two in Dunn, and then there's one in Lillington. I think there's one in Coates, I believe. But we that's like 20 some miles away. Lillington is. But yeah, that brings back a lot of memories from me being little, going to the IGA with my family and stuff like that.
You ever had jungle juice?
Oh yes, good old jungle juice.
That's what we were stopping at the grocery store that day to get. My mom used to have a recipe from back in the Gap, and I took it, put my own little twist on it, and bruh, that was I damn near killed a few people with that shit.
Oh god, dang,
It tasted
yeah.
so good. People didn't taste the liquor in it, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we got twisted.
Yeah, I still remember this little store that used to be down here below the house here, and we'd go in there and get the jungle juice. Man, that was the hood. That was it, bro. The jungle juice.
They selling Lucy's and a glass of jungle juice.
That's right. My goodness.
Yeah, we had every time we'd have a party, somebody would hit me up. Hey man, you gonna make jungle juice? I put it in like a big plastic bin,
Hmm.
put a nozzle on the side.
Yes, sir. You got it going on there.
Oh man, make big batches.
What?
No, full of it.
My goodness. Now
No,
Caleb wouldn't do that.
I mean, Scout's honor. I don't even know how to do it. Is that how you do it?
I think that's right.
I wasn't a scout.
I wouldn't either.
I went to one scout, one Boy Scout meeting, and after that, I was like, yeah, I'm good. I
Yeah,
was in the Young Marines. It was kind of like a Boy Scouts, but it was military based.
I got you. I know whenever them scouts used to come to the school back whenever I was probably about maybe 10 or 11, they come in at least once every year to try to get uh, youngins to join, And at first, I thought, man, this is awesome because they come in there with all kinds of stuff and showed you how to do a fire with a this and that, and then they give you out brochures and stuff. And I was like, man, it looks all right. But Dad wouldn't let me join. I was like, oh well, whatever.
Your dad was
And
a smart man.
yeah, because I got all this stuff that come out after, and I was like,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
bruh. My little boy wouldn't. My little boy's too pretty. I'm not putting him in nothing like that. Mm-mm.
uh-huh.
Keep him away from predators.
Caleb would try to take advantage of you, Emily. Oh my God.
Yeah, man. I was
Yeah.
17. She was 22. Who do you think was taking advantage of who?
Damn,
I was just a baby.
older woman too.
I was just a baby, EQ. I was
Yeah.
still wet behind the ears.
There you go.
Know no better.
Damn.
Yeah, but I knew something about the Boy Scouts when it dropped. Something told me, yeah, okay, you get a bunch of little boys together and a bunch of. I've only met one of the people who's been like in charge, like what do they call them, troop leaders.
Troop scout master or
Yeah,
whatever.
and that's my little boy's great grandpa. He was like an Eagle Scout and all of that.
Gotcha.
He was cool. I used to ride motorcycles with him. He's the only one I met that's been affiliated with the Boy Scouts that wasn't like
Perverted.
weird.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of now that I look back, I'm kind of glad that Dad didn't let me join.
Yeah. I think I'd have been all right.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure you would have been.
I was a bad kid, you know.
Mm.
You gotta, it's hard to it's hard to bless bad kids, you know. I'm trying to get in trouble. I don't want cookies and milk. I'm in trouble.
Caleb, come in for some cookies and milk and a snack. I'll be back. I gotta go
I'm
do
good.
something.
I'm good. I'm running the streets, bro. I'm on my
Yeah,
bike.
my goodness,
Yeah,
boy,
man.
bringing back old memories. Old memories.
Yeah. You
Back then, back then you could do things. I mean, we would never really. Um, we was more mischievous than anything else.
yeah.
We go to. I remember me and my little neighborhood group that we hung around each other with. There was a place that was over here, well, one of the places over here behind us. They used to do roofing, and they had a little space put back out there that they used it's like white rock pebbles, that they put in the actual tar vats and everything. Man, they had a big pile of that stuff piled up. Me and Jeff and Billy and Susan and all of us get out there, and we play King of the Hill on that pile.
Oh.
We get out there and just jump and run and play, and by the time we got done, went home that night, man, that pile was all torn down. The next morning, they'd be out there with a front end loader pushing it back up.
Oh man.
But they didn't really fucking care. Shit.
Yeah. At least I was
But
playing rocks, not
yeah,
breaking the building.
yeah, that's true. Playing in the creek down there, catching little crawdads, things like that. So wonder we never did get bit by a damn snake.
Crawdads. Y'all catch crawdads up there?
Oh yeah, there's some crawdads up here.
Y'all ever catch? Is it a thing up there? Y'all ever? Anybody ever catch enough to boil them?
Oh no, no, no.
Hey, didn't Tommy? Where's Tommy? What's Tommy doing?
I
Let's
don't know. I
text.
I texted him, but I hadn't got no
Didn't
response.
Tommy send you something? What he sent you?
He sent me some Cajun spices that oh shoot, what was in that Tony's? Was it Tony's?
Yes.
Yes, he sent me about 8 of them. Slappy
Yeah.
Mama was one. Um, yeah, he sent me a pretty good package. And I got enough of spices to last me for a good while.
Man, uh you can put Tony's on anything, bro. That's like the
Uh,
only thing I use. I got a can right next to my stove right now, just sitting there.
mm,
Everything.
we put it. The wife tried to put it in some ground, beef, and
Hmm.
man, that was good. That was really
You
good.
got you got to be careful though. They got a salt free one,
Hmm.
and they got one that's extra hot. You know,
Gotcha.
so a lot of people I know work with that because it's too salty. But I like salt, so
Yeah, I do too.
I use mine just like salt.
Yeah,
If you put a
I
teaspoon, put a teaspoon of Tony's.
yep. I love me some salt now.
Yeah, it's gonna kill me. That
Yeah,
and sugar.
yeah, probably me too. Uh, there you go.
Always.
Man, I seen you eating something one night. I was like, damn, I ain't had that in a while. That was in Rice Krispie treats.
Oh man, you know what I do? I dip them in milk,
Oh, I did, bud.
bro.
Oh shit, man. Mm.
I was just eating Oreos like that.
Oh shit, man. Yeah, I remember getting back whenever I was younger. I don't eat a whole lot of sweets now, but back whenever I was young, man, sitting around watching movies back on the VHS tapes back in the 50, mid '80s or whatever. Shit, man, get me a ice cold glass of milk and a damn pack of Oreo cookies. And before the damn movie was over, I was done ate over 3/4 of them damn pack of Oreos. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna be sick.
Where was this? Was at a movie theater?
No, this is here at the house.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I
yeah.
got
I remember them old monster VHS tapes. I still got I still got some somewhere or another packed up. In
you.
fact, I think I still got my yeah, I still got the my VHS player right there up underneath the TV on the console thing.
I recently watched a VHS movie again, and man, what I don't know what we were thinking. Like that was like that was good. It was so bad. Like I feel like vinyl would have done a better job at
Yeah.
playing movies than VHS. I
No,
watched it was Legends of the Fall. You ever seen that?
no, I haven't.
Oh man, It's, uh, who's the guy who plays Hannibal the Cannibal?
Oh, Anthony
An-
Perkins or Hopkins or
Anthony. Yeah, Anthony Hopkins. Is it Hopkins?
is it
Huh.
Hopkins?
Uh, but it's him. He's the dad. Brad Pitt. It's a it's a few people in it. It's one of Brad Pitt's best roles, if there is, besides Fight Club.
Fight Club. Yeah, I never seen that one either.
What?
Yeah, I've never
Yeah,
seen Fight Club. No.
I'm gonna go grab mine and mail it to you now. Are you kidding
Shoot,
me?
man. I've never
It-
seen it, brother.
it's awesome. It's very philosophical or like symbolic. You know, like I don't know. You'd have to. It's got a badass twist in.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Anthony Hopkins. Yeah,
Anthony Hopkins. Yep.
thank you, him. Yeah,
You know, he's gonna be stereotyped as or stereocast or whatever you want to call it. Even though he's played in other movies, but he's always gonna be known as Hannibal Lecter.
yeah. I
Yeah.
was talking to somebody about that the other day. I wonder if actors think about that.
I don't know that like you take like a sitcom, like the old sitcoms back in the '60s, Gilligan's Island. You know, Gilligan, Bob Denver, he actually was on the True Loves of or the Many Loves of Dobie Gillis. And let's see, he done another short-lived comedy, and it was called Dusty's Trail or something about him and somebody was on a wagon train and they got separated from the train and they was trying to get to where they were going by themselves and come across a lot of little funny things that's happened, and everything. But that didn't last too long. But he's always everywhere he went, and even the people that like the professor, Marianne, and Ginger, and the skipper, and they was all since that had came out, they was always known as those characters, and a lot of actors don't like doing being stereotyped or casted or whatever you want to call it because they want
Typecast.
to, yeah, they want to go on to something else. But every time you look at them, you see that character. So
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I see that character, but I can still like
see
one
the
that's
roles.
really bad. That I really can't break every time I see him in another movie. This homeboy on Silence of the Lambs.
Silence of the
He's
Lambs.
like dancing. You know what I mean?
I know where you're coming from.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter. You see some actors, and that's what you're going to see, no matter what character or what movie they're playing in. But you're always going to see that one that sticks out in your mind the most.
yeah. Uh, who's your favorite Batman?
Well, well, Adam West was to me the original one.
Yeah,
And him and Robin, Burt Ward, I think was his name. Um, they were actually pretty good. But the newer, I would call it the newer generation Batman. I like Michael Keaton better, than what was that other guy's name that played him? Oh
Van,
shoot.
Van,
Oh
he
crap.
played the
What's it?
Saint.
Yeah. Shoot. I'm trying to think of his damn name. But I didn't care too much for him. But I thought Michael Keaton played a good Batman.
Yeah, I'm Christian Bale. Every time I see him in any other movie, I just think of him saying, "I'm Batman." Like he's stuck as Batman for me.
Yeah.
Like, so I guess technically he's my favorite,
Hmm.
but it's probably just because he just reminds me of that.
Kilmer, Brad
Val Kilmer.
Val Kilmer. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, the Saint was awesome.
You remember who played that Mr. Freeze? Was that Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah.
I thought that's what. And then there was one that played the Penguin. That was Danny DeVito.
Yep.
I remember him.
It's like how many different characters have an Austrian accent? How many different
uh,
people can you make? Mr.
yeah,
Freeze got it. You know, the Terminator's got it. Strangely
mhm.
enough, he's a robot, but he's got an
He's
Austrian
got it.
accent.
Yeah, that's wild.
Then that dude
uh,
became governor.
I know.
It's
I liked
insane.
I liked Arnold whenever he was oh shoot, come no, it wasn't Commando. What the hell was it? With Jesse Ventura in it, where they was in the daggone jungle down there. Oh, Predator was Predator.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that
Hey,
was.
did I tell you? Um, you know that Gatling gun in that scene?
Yes.
One of my shooting instructors for Task Force Gator down in New Orleans after
Hmm.
Katrina, he was the guy who owned that Gatling gun. And
Really.
because you got to have a class 3 license to have a fully automatic weapon and all of that, they
Mm.
couldn't just rent the gun from him. They had to hire him on as a consultant and,
Ah,
have him on set every time they use it and stuff like that.
yeah. That well, that makes sense.
It was pretty
Um,
cool. I'm pretty much
yeah.
famous because of that, because I know that guy. That's how
Oh
it works.
gosh, yeah. I'm telling you, Predator was a badass movie, man. A bad movie. It was awesome. I'd like to see that again. Old Jesse Ventura, he played a um, pretty good guy in that thing. Then there was that black guy, bald headed dude.
Danny Glover.
Was it Danny Glover?
The second movie? The second film?
The first one. First one.
Okay. No,
I,
oh,
I
oh, that's, Lazy Eye.
yeah. I still
Oh, man.
remember. I remember his face and still what he
Yeah,
looks like, but I
and
can't
I want
remember.
to give him props too, bro, because I like that guy.
Yeah. Seen where the guy that played Ezel on Friday died. Said he was 55. He was
Oh,
on
yeah, yeah.
Friday.
See
Yeah, I
that.
seen that. Let's see what else. I liked it whenever that movie came out, Predator versus Alien.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That
They
was
were
a
up in
good one.
Antarctic.
Yeah, I was pulling for the Predator.
Yeah, you seen the latest Predator movie where they like kidnap all the baddest people, all the baddest killers from Earth, and drop them on that hunting planet?
I think
Oh man,
I, was it that one or was it the one that there was that may be the one I'm thinking about, Caleb. Um, I seen one that there was a army dude and there was a woman
and
and it
then
seemed like they was sucked up through a time warp or something
yeah,
and they dropped
and
into the yeah
Machete
that's it.
was playing like a cartel hitman and stuff
Hmm.
like that.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep, that
that
was
was
it.
it.
Yep,
That was good.
that was pretty good. The one with Danny Glover in it, I think that was whenever the Predator went into the city or something. Was it Danny Glover? Yeah, that was Danny Glover. Um, he I think that was the second one. Was it the second one or the third one? Let me
Yeah, that
Google
was the
that.
second one.
The second one. That
Yeah,
was okay, but it
yeah. It
wasn't as good as
wasn't,
that first one.
that first one kind of set the bar,
Hmm.
with
That's exactly right.
Arnold covered in mud and stuff like that. That was that was
Yeah,
yeah.
I kind of like the old Freddy Krueger, The
I've
Nightmare
never
on Elm Street.
never.
Never seen it. Oh my god.
I'm just not big
Um,
on horror movies, bro.
yeah, I used to be, but a long time ago, whenever I was younger. I don't watch too many horror flicks now. As I got older and I see all this blood and guts and shit, and it just don't turn me on anymore. But
Yep.
before that, man, I was like, yeah, give me the more blood and guts, the better, But
Yeah.
after a certain point, nah, I didn't want to see none more of that stuff.
I'm I'm too jumpy, I guess. I don't like being scared.
No,
Pay to scare myself.
yeah, especially whenever you look at things and like I said before, the bloodier, the gore, the better, And it's whenever I got older and I don't care to see shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
know.
remember. I remember. I remember one time back when I was about 16, me and my buddy Bill that lived down here below me. And then there was a boy named Dwayne that stayed beside me. We all rode the same bus and everything. I think Bill was like a couple of years younger than I was, and I think Dwayne was about his age. And me and Bill decided, well, let's go to the what was that movie? Had the little girl there here. What was that? Poltergeist. Yeah, Poltergeist. Um, Bill come up to the house one day. He says, let's go see that movie. I think it was PG-13 or something. I was like, you want to go see it? And he's like, yeah. I was like, all right. So I told him, I said, I come into the house and I said, me and Bill's going to walk up to the movie theater and we're going to see, a movie. They said, all right. So we started walking, which is about maybe it was the movie theater is probably about half a block from where we stayed at. And on the way up there, we got almost to the road tracks up here, and we seen Dwayne. He was coming back from the library up here, and he's kind of a nerdy kind of guy, but he was cool. And we started talking. And he said, "Where y'all going?" So going up here to see Poltergeist. He said, "You want to come?" He said, "I don't know." So I really gotta get. Oh, come on, come on. Peer pressure. Come on, let's go up here. All right, then. So we all three walked up there and sat down, and me and Dwayne and Bill, and as we're sitting there watching the movie, we noticed these three girls that were sitting in front of us, and Jane Holder was one of them, and I don't know how in the hell I remember her name, but she was there with a couple of her girlfriends, and she stayed right up behind us, and so we're sitting there, and Bill had now Bill was the clown of the bunch, and he got up and he looked around, and he's, hey dude, you know who's sitting up here? So who? It's Jane Holder, and she's got a couple of girlfriends with her. I was like, Jane's up there? And I looked, I just seen the back of her head, and I didn't realize who it was. But Bill, he was like, yeah, dude, that's them. I said, so what's your problem? He said, watch his shit. And I said, what are you gonna do? Dwayne's like, Bill, what you gonna do? He said, just wait, you'll know it. And so he waited to. There was part of the. I remember there was a part of the movie where the spirits started coming out, and there was in the kitchen, or the Carol Ann went and hid in the closet, the broom closet, and whenever I think what was her name, Jo Beth Williams, I think that was her real name, the mother, she opened the closet door, and these skeletons came out, and fell on her. Well, whenever right before she, or right whenever she went to open that door, Bill kind of crouched down and got it right behind Jane. And just as she opened the door and the music said dun dun, real loud, and the things coming out, he grabbed her and screamed. I'm like, oh my God, we're gonna get thrown out of here. And she turned around, she slapped the hell out of him. I was like, damn, Bill, we're gonna get thrown out of here. I done spent my $1.50 to come in here and see this movie.
Oh
We're gonna
snap!
get there though. Yeah, $1.50.
Oh, you better get it back, bro.
I know, really.
You better get a
God dang.
refund.
Yes, dollar
A
fifty.
dollar fifty, man. The lowest I remember gas ever being is 80 something cents.
Yep, that's about as low as I can remember.
Yeah, for
Um,
real.
yeah. Um, the only reason I knew that was, or remember that was, whenever I got my license, I had I still got it. It's a 1985 CK pickup, half ton, and I remember going to the gas station, and that was a big old tank. That was a beast, bow. Uh, I go over there to the pantry and fill it up for like $12, you know, and I'd ride the wheels off of it. Go back, spend another $12, fill it up, ride, and then whenever I started getting up there to about 95 cents to a dollar, I was like, man, that's getting expensive. I'm gonna have to
Yeah, that
quit
was
this.
crazy.
Yeah, and so I started cutting back a little bit. But shit, I would have never known it now. Almost being $3 a gallon. Hell, what a year or so ago, it was like $1.70 or something for a gallon of gas.
Yeah. That's kind of how I am with my bike. I'll use premium and try
Mm,
to get it to $12, and I can't get it over. And I can go all day on $12 on that
yeah,
bike, as long as I'm not getting in it.
Right, right. I always I like doing that regular. And somebody told me once in a while I could, alternate, go from like regular to mid grade or something like that. But I can't stand that damn high test shit. That 90 some octane. I know it burns better, but I just can't. My wallet don't like it.
Oh yeah, no doubt. They have. I've seen lately, like in Lake Charles, when I before I come back at the end of the week, I
Hmm.
fill up at the same gas station, and they got three pumps. One's a diesel, one's
Hmm.
regular gas, and one's non-ethanol. And I've been
Gotcha.
putting non-ethanol in there, and it seems like that tank will last me the whole weekend. It just never burns.
Yeah, I'd like. There's only a few stations around here that's got non-ethanol. And I might try them out. Um, Somebody told me um, that my particular vehicle didn't have, which is a 2012 Escape. Um, they told me that it, I can run, if I could, I can run the mid grade or the high test, but they said if you want, just run regular. I was like, well, I'd rather run regular because it's a lot cheaper. And every now and then I'll throw a bottle of octane booster up in it, and what else is that stuff that the cleans your
Lucas,
jets? Yeah, that
I,
and
every single tank. I got a big gallon of Lucas in my truck. Every tank I pour, you know,
yep.
a couple teaspoons of Lucas in there.
I tell you, you ever heard of Seafoam?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Look, we got a when I worked at O'Reilly's, we got an inside joke at O'Reilly's. Seafoam and Lucas will fix anything. Put a can of Seafoam and some Lucas in it, you're good to
You're good
go.
to go. Yep.
You can put it anywhere. Put it in your air conditioner, fix your air conditioner. Put it in your tires. It'll fix a flat. Anything,
It's a miracle ball in the bottle.
dude. That stuff works wonders. And we would joke about that. And then I saw a video on YouTube where this guy put Seafoam in like 9 places on this old Ford, and right, just like we said, it fixed everything and all that. He put it in the oil. He put it in the gas. It's crazy what
Oh
all of
man.
that. I mean, truck ain't nothing but fire. More
Yeah.
air, more fuel, better
Gonna get
fire.
a fire. Yep. That's right. That's right. My uncle, he back in, I think it was the '60s, he was working at the brickyard out here, and there was a guy out there saying that he had was somebody's transmission was sticking a little bit or something. And my uncle told him, he said, take a little bit of Marvel's mystery oil.
Mystery oil.
Yep,
You
yep,
still sell that shit,
yep,
bro.
yep. I'm telling you, bud. And he says, take a little bit, just a little bit, and put in your transmission. He said it won't hurt it, just a tad. He said, maybe help loosen some stuff up. Well, the guy told him he would. Uh, he went and got a whole fucking bottle and poured it in there.
People don't. That's an American mindset, bro. If one's good, 10 must be better.
10. Yeah, it's got to be better. Well, it was better because my uncle said that he was walking one day and he said, he said, dude, he said, why you ain't driving? He said, I done what you said. And he said, oh, did you about the Marvel's mystery oil? He said, yeah. He said, nah, I put some in there. Now he's told my uncle he put some in there,
Yeah,
and he says, I was going down the road and I started hearing things come loose. And my uncle said, how much did you put in there? He said, well, he said, I put a bottle of it in there. My uncle said, I told you just a little bit. He said, maybe a teaspoon or something. He says, yeah, I put the whole bottle. He said, well, that's why you're walking. It loosened every fucking thing up.
they got some unofficial, like Lucas claims that their transmission oil or whatever get
Hmm.
you 1,200 more miles out of a transmission that's sticking, or
Gotcha.
slipping.
Yep.
I mean, I had a truck that I put it in, but I don't know. Transmissions are crazy, bro. You change the fluid in them, and you might wash out some of those metal shavings that was helping it run.
Yeah. That's exactly right. Yep.
It's insane.
Um, I don't know if this one ever had the transmission fluid changed in this one down here, but um, it just hit 200,000 Saturday, and what, just 8 years old. let's see, 2012. Yeah, 8 years old or 9, I forget. But anyway, it just hit 200,000, and I was thinking about, next time I do a tune up on it, have them go and replace the hoses, all the filters. I got to get the oil changed because it keeps reminding me now. Oil change soon. Oil change soon. I was like, shut up. Um,
What
uh,
is it?
it's a 2012 Ford Explorer.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I love it, man. Um, the only thing I don't love about it is the interior. I mean, the interior is great, but it's like a real light gray interior. And where I work, I wash my hands, but I don't get all the dirt and grease off of it from down in my
Yeah,
pores of my skin. And as you touch stuff, it gets dingy, you know.
yeah,
And so that's the only problem I have with that light color. But other than that, is I love the color on the inside of it. But I just it's hard to show up, or it shows dirt really bad.
yeah.
But
My truck used to be covered in like towels and on the little fold down of the captain's chair. I'd have that
uh,
wrapped in towels with rubber bands and stuff. You gotta do all that. It ain't a work. It ain't a work truck. Now it's a
yeah,
work truck. You know.
now it's a work truck, but back then it wasn't a work truck.
No, back then that was my baby. It was fully
That's it.
loaded with leather, Bose system.
Oh
It was,
shit, man.
you know. I mean, it's still. I still love that truck more than anything.
Yeah.
What's up with the white one?
Oh, talking about my pickup?
No, the car.
No. Oh, the car. Oh, the money.
Yeah, the Monte Carlo.
Yeah, yeah. I gotta get it going again. I really do. It's been sitting for a while. Um, I still got a full tank of gas in that bad son of a bitch. But
Yeah,
yeah, and somebody told me it probably is dead. The gas is,
yeah.
but
Stabilizer, seafoam.
yeah, but so I had two or three people say, "Oh shit, man, go whenever you want to fire that thing up." They say go to this, auto parts store and get you some octane booster or something and throw it in there. And they said, "Dude, you be fine." I was
Yeah,
like, "Cool," So, but I really need to get that thing going again. I miss it. God dang, I miss that motherfucker.
yeah.
Getting washed out.
My buddy Kobe that lives next door. He's got one, and it's yours is white, his is black,
What
and
what what years this is?
right around the time of yours, 87
80.
maybe.
Yeah, I think mine's a 82. 82. Yeah.
Okay, but then
Yep.
I'm tripping. Maybe it's earlier than that.
Gotcha.
But my bike is sitting next to it with the guts hanging out because I've been waiting on a part that just came in the other day.
Mm.
So
I
I gotta
remember
go.
whenever I first got that thing. That thing was so bad to the bone. Whenever I first seen my first Monte Carlo ever back in the '80s, man, I fell in love with them. I s- that was my dream car, and I was like, every time it's like it would be, a bunch of us guys would be sitting around talking Mustangs and blah blah blah, and I was like, nah, gotta be a Monte SS, and I finally got one, and man, I fell in love. Whenever I first got that thing, I don't think I slept a bit that night. I just keep going looking out the window. I can't believe I got one. No, this ain't real. But it was awesome as shit, bro. Awesome.
What
Um,
was what was this twin? Wasn't the Grand National the
uh,
GM?
I think that's right. And I'll tell you another uh, cool car that I thought was really nice and wouldn't mind having. That was the Grand. Uh, what the hell was it? Shit, Grand Prix.
Oh, okay,
Yep.
yeah, like
And
the just recent models, like the early 2000s.
the '80s. You know,
Oh, okay,
and
okay, back
let's see what else was that other one. The 442, the Oldsmobile
yeah.
Cutlass Supreme. Yeah, that was awesome as shit too.
The Grand National, the year it came out, it was the fastest production car on the market with a
Man,
what was it, turbo to supercharged V6.
Shoo.
Yeah,
Man, them was monsters.
It's crazy. I had a my manager at O'Reilly's. He owned one in mint condition.
Hmm.
His high school buddy had it, and when he passed away, he left it to him, and now he just keeps it in the
Man,
garage.
yeah. They I remember quick story. It was me, my uncle, and Roland. We was we was going to the lake. I think it was. We have a bunch of these bikers that rides a um, 10 speeds and stuff. With the little spandexes and the little helmets, and you'd be
No,
going you'd be going around the curve up there, going toward Jordan Lake, and come upon 15 of them, and they won't be
yeah,
they
yeah,
won't
I've
be
seen it.
yeah they won't be in line, but in the little bike lane thing. No, they'll be spread out all over the damn 2-lane country road, and you going around a curve or try to pass them.
Yeah.
God dang! And so I come up on a group of them, and I had to hit the damn brake, and I was like, I got to a little straightaway, and I was like, screw this shit. I dropped that thing into low and romped it, and yeah, I mean, the fucking back end went down, the front end come up, and I punched it. Throw this in the back, throw your head in the back seat, or throw it. Yeah. And man, I was like, yeah, eat your heart out, motherfuckers, blah blah blah. Get up to the stop sign and or get close to the stop sign, and all of a sudden I stopped and hit the gas, and it hardly would move. I
Oh
said,
no.
oh shit. I
Oh,
mean, Caleb, whenever that thing hit, it hit hard, and I was like, it snatched us. And I was like, oh fuck, what the hell? I done fucked the damn transmission up. And so it would move, but it was real slow. And I was like, damn, dude. So I had to pull over the side of the road, and I called my buddy, and he come with a tow dolly and picked us up. And as we were standing there, these bicyclists that I just left in the damn dust was
oh,
passing us, and my uncle started laughing. He says, "I'm not laughing at the situation." He said, "But he said it is kind of funny." He said, "We passed them, now they're passing us." But
man.
what
We
what
on the
happened
way to
was,
work every morning, I would be on the levee road, and those guys would be like that on the
mm,
levee road, like curves, and it's foggy, and then
oh
you come
man,
up on them, they right
oh,
there. You gotta go around them and stuff. They're ballsy.
oh yeah, they think they own the fucking road.
It's
You know,
crazy.
I'm on a 10 speed. You're gonna have to get over for us. Fuck that.
Yeah, yeah. I
Uh,
don't. When I'm on foot or on a bike, I don't trust the whole pedestrians have the right of way thing.
yeah.
That's crazy.
So, but come to find out, whenever my buddy got there with his tow dolly, um, he asked me. He was, shade tree mechanic. He was a good shade tree mechanic. But he asked me. He says, "Will it move?" I said, "Yeah, it'll move." I said, "But you can't. It really won't go. You can't get no speed out of it." And I told him what happened and how it happened. And he said, "I hope you didn't, something didn't dump on the inside of it when it snatched, like that." I was like, "Yeah," but he went through all the gears, reverse, neutral, park, and it would go in every one of them, but it would just barely move. And he said, "Well, one good thing is," he says, "it's not locked up and it's going through the gears." He says, "But I don't understand why it's barely moving." So we brought it to the house, and come to find out, we thought it was a transmission. All right, and so another buddy of mine, he took it to his shop and um, tore it down, cleaned it out, rebuilt it, new clutches. But when we was tearing it down,
It was rear wheel drive.
uh,
It was rear wheel drive.
yes sir, and
Okay.
so we changed the modulator valves on the side of it. We checked the fluids whenever and the fluids was fine. They were cleared. They didn't smell burnt. And when we got into taking the clutches out of it, the clutches wasn't even bad. And he's like, "Why in the hell did this thing not move, or why? What caused it to not move good?" And the clutches was fine, the bands was fine, everything was fine in this thing. And so after we had torn it down, he's like, "Well, fuck, go ahead and rebuild the motherfucker." So we went and I got the clutches and everything. I think it costed me like, I think, what year was that? 19? No, 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 no. 20. It's 2008, I think. It's 2008 or 2007. And so we, hot put it in the parts washer and washed everything, checked the bell housings. I mean, we went through that thing with a fine tooth comb and rebuilt it. And we put a shift kit in it. Holy moly, that motherfucker was bad as hell. Um, we put a shift kit in it and put it back in. And when we went to put before we put it back in, we went and picked up the torque converter. And as we picked it up, there was something that shook around on the inside of it.
Oh
I was
no.
like, "What the fuck?" And so my buddy's like, "Ah, damn." He said, "I bet you all the time it was that damn torque converter." Come to find out, I had to get another torque converter. But come to find out, one of the fins inside it, or a few fins, had been broke for a while. And whenever I romped down on it, them fins it was so much torque behind it that it
Yeah.
started breaking more fins off, and that
Yeah.
was the whole cause of it. But we had done rebuilt the transmission, put a shift kit in it, and I went and got a torque converter, put that on there, and stuck it back in. Oh my gosh, she was a scalding dog then, brother. Phew,
I
good
was I was
lord.
thinking maybe it was some rear end trouble or something. Torque converter makes perfect sense though.
Yeah. But if we'd have just known that, I could have saved. Well, I mean, I'm kind of glad we went ahead and rebuilt the transmission.
Yeah, because I got the
Um,
shift kit in
we
it.
got a shift kit in it, and man, that son of a gun hit so damn hard after that. You could whenever I would throw it in low and hit it, and just stomp it, that damn four barrel would open up underneath that hood, that 305, the high output. Oh my god, Bo, I squalled the back tires off that thing whenever it hit. Damn that thing! I need to get that thing back on the damn road, Bo.
Man, Kobe talks about it all the time. He's got that same itch, man. I want to help him do it. I want to help him get it running again too.
Yeah,
He
gosh,
just,
them things are awesome as hell.
yeah, man.
Turn around on a dime. God, yeah, it just might. That's better than sex, and everybody.
I don't know. I guess it depends on who you're sleeping
Oh
with.
my God, yeah. But yeah, I do really need to get that back going. I miss driving that thing so much. But there's a few issues I need to take with it. I know I'm gonna have to, go through it probably. Um, and I know that let's see, what was it? There was some kind of electrical issue with it. I hadn't figured out what that is yet. Uh, and then
What year
the
is it?
82.
There ain't much electric in it.
Uh, I know that
That'd be hard to figure out.
the dash lights would get dim. One of the gauges wouldn't read all the way. And then I was going down. Let's say I was going to the store one night in it before I parked it, because I didn't want it to, maybe catch fire, short out or something, and catch fire. So I was going to the store one night, and on the way back um, to the house here, I took a detour. I went through the country. I just said, well, I want to rope it up one more time. So I got on the straightaway and I just floored that son of a bitch. And all of a sudden, the damn headlights, every fucking light on it went out for about 3 seconds and came back on. I was like, oh shit. I mean, it was like
Like a
going,
warning.
oh, Bo. And the worst part about it, Caleb, we was going right by the freaking graveyard whenever that shit happened.
Oh man.
And I was like, it freaked the fuck out of me. And I was
Yeah. I
like,
don't get that.
dude, we got to get to the house. Um, but that's whenever I parked it and just let it sit. And I've been wanting to get to it, but I mean, I got so many other things going on, and I really want to get it back. I would really like to get it back to the way it originally was. New paint job, new decals, go through the whole thing from the left to the from front to the back, and put it like it was like it came off the assembly line. And there was a guy that runs a body shop, Pro Auto Pros or something. Um, he's up there toward Pittsburgh off of 15501, and he does a lot of classic car restorations. And he come into the shop one day, and me and him started talking about cars and all. And I told him what I had and everything, And I told him it was in pretty good shape, at the time. But I said it had little, quirks that needs to be repaired, minor shit. And I said I'd like to get it back the way it was originally. And he said, well, he said that's good. He said you could probably restore that car. He said at that time, he said for probably maybe 15,000. And he
Oh,
said, yeah. He said, but he said if you want it, if that's what you want, he said that's fine. He said, but or do you intend on keeping it? And I was like, yeah, I plan on it. He said, well, that's good. He said because if you was to put that money into it and then decide to sell it, he said you'll never get that money out of it. I was like, yeah, I understand that. But he said, yeah, he said if you want to put that much grand in it or that much money to get it back the way it was when it came off the line, he said we could do it for about 15 grand. And I was like, well, if I had the money, I'd damn sure let you do it and have you take your time and do it from front to the back, and
yeah,
and everything. But yeah, I would love to. And most of the time, the Monte Carlos that I've seen that has been repainted, they don't have the stickers, the emblems on them anymore. Because I was getting a auto parts catalog that was strictly for Monte Carlo SSs, and you could get a complete dash or the gauges or whatever. It was all OEM, and they had the stickers, the emblems that you would put on the trunk and whatever side doors. Just them stickers alone, the sticker kit was $400 and some dollars. And I found out that's why a lot of people when they go to paint, they don't put
yeah,
them stickers back on.
yeah. I'm good with the stickers. You can guess
Yeah.
what it is.
Yep. But somebody told me that I could go to a place that makes signs, and
Yeah,
tell them, and they could do it a lot cheaper than when I'd have to go through and get the stickers for from the OEM.
hell,
Um,
bro. My mom will make it on her cricket for you.
yeah. So I was
Don't
like,
make it no
yeah,
$400 for that.
no, I can't see you spending a $400 for stickers. But that's what somebody told me. They said, man, he says you ain't got to do all that shit. Buy them $400 stickers for that Monte Carlo if you want to do it back. They said just go to a place that makes signs, graphics, and they can put them on there. I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, that would be the way to go. They said you could probably get them done for $150, if maybe cheaper than that. So
Oh, yeah, man.
yeah, so
I got Photoshop from the tattoo shop when I was working there,
hmm
and I got really good at it. There was nothing I could imagine in my head that I could make appear on the screen. I could have
oh
made
yeah,
it for you,
oh
email it over
gosh,
to my mom. She
oh
could
yeah,
have make that
just
little cricket, pop them out, mail them to you, bro.
oh shit, man, that would be so damn awesome, bro, so awesome. And if I ever get a chance to get back into it, clean it up. Um, I'll send you a picture of it, Caleb. Whenever, hell, give me a minute and I'll go take a picture and send it to you right now.
I've seen it.
Oh, you've seen it? Oh yeah, on the thing on the Facebook page.
Yep.
Yep, that's a bad fucking ride, dude.
Look at Jim.
Oh hey, yep, there she is.
Kalev is my Russian name.
In fact, I had here a week or so ago. There was a dude that called me. I didn't recognize the number. Well, he didn't call me. He texted me, and he said, what you doing? I was like, I'm working, And I was like, I don't know this cat. And he says, I want to buy your Monte Carlo. I've had so many people come by and offer, I'll buy it from you. I ain't for sale, ain't for sale. And he says, I want to buy your Monte Carlo. I typed down and said, not for sale. He said, dude, everybody's got their price. He said, what you want for it? I was like, not for sale. And he said, he waited a little bit and he texted back. And he said, all right. He says, let's do some trading here. I said, trading? I said, ain't going to be no trading. And he says, I've got a camper RV with generator in really good shape, drivable. He said, you can come look at it. Room for X amount of people, blah, blah, blah. And he says, I'll take that and trade. I was like, oh no, no. He sent back the smiley face, said, well, I had to try. I said, no, it ain't gonna happen.
You could have ended that by saying something like, "Oh, it's my best friend from high school who died in it."
Oh
I'm
yeah,
redoing it, you know.
yeah,
He'll be like,
that'd been
"Okay,
cool.
I got you, buddy."
Or whenever he told me, oh hey Jen, whenever he told me anything, everything's got its price. I should
Hi.
somebody should have told me. They said you should have said, all right, if he wanted it that bad, $75,000. They said
Yeah,
we'll see how bad he wanted it.
that'll work. 100
Yep,
grand.
100 grand. Then I could have went and got me another one if I could have found one. But a lot of these people that's
Dan,
got
what do
them.
you sell them?
Oh, we was talking about Monte Carlo SSs.
Oh,
But yeah, but the problem is if you find them, there ain't too many people want to get rid of them.
No,
And there was a guy down here below me, Mister Poe. He had two of them, and he won't sell either one of them. He parked his. He won't sell them. No siree. Nope.
yeah,
Won't sell them.
that's like that old 53, or 57 Chevy. You know, the
57.
57's that one that's you see them make dragsters out of them all the
Mm-hmm.
time. It's that. Hold on, I'm gonna pull a picture of it up. It's the typical. It's a very familiar. Let's see, 57.
Yeah, I forgot it. I forgot I had pictures of it on my Facebook page.
Look,
I was just gonna say that's like the profile picture of.
Yep, that's my profile picture. Oh man, that is gorgeous. That is awesome as hell.
I can't stand going to the track and seeing one of those. Watch this. One of them going down the track. Watch. I'm like, dude, that's a piece of history. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You know? See,
Mm. Yeah, that. I mean, I like dragsters and stuff, but don't mess with something like that.
I mean, if it's a body like that, that's
Yeah,
just that's fiberglass. That's
fiberglass.
fiberglass.
Yep,
That right there,
that's a real
that's
deal.
real. You know,
Yeah.
it's crazy. Look at that Chevy wagon.
Mm. I'll tell you another good one. That's the SS Novas.
Yeah, man, because they're so small.
Yeah, the Nova SSs. Um, let's see what else. Oh, dude, here about 4 months ago, going through town and past Wayne Bowen's car lot, there was I think it was a 68 or 69 GTO goat, and
Wow.
as I passed it, it looked. I mean, it was in mint condition. I passed it and I seen it was for sale. I was like, damn, where did Wayne come up and get that thing at? I said, that thing ain't gonna stay on that lot long before somebody will grab it. I went by there and looked at it, the sign. I was like, what? I turned around and come back, had to take a second look. Drove up on the lot and looked at it. You know how much they would want for that car? Fifty-five
80,000.
thousand dollars.
No,
Oh,
55,000. And I
I
was
was
like,
thinking about it.
yeah, I was like, they ain't no damn way they're gonna get no 55,000 for this car. And so after 2 or 3 days, I went by and I seen Wayne. I walked in the office. I said, Wayne. He said, yeah. I said, I was riding by and seen that car sitting out there, that GTO. I said, what's the story behind that? He smiled. And I said, 55,000, dude, come on. And he said, well, he says, a unique car. I said, oh, don't give me that. I said, you trying to blow sunshine up my ass. He said, no, it really is. He said it had two 4-barrel carburetors on it and something else done to it and everything. I said, yeah. I said, but $55,000, dude? And he said, it ain't mine. And I said, it's not yours. He said, no. He said that there was a Mr. Oldham that had bought it at an auction. And he paid, I think he said he paid about 50 or 51,000 for it. And he had some work done to it. But then he decided he's going to get rid of it. And he
yeah,
said, so he brought it up here to the lot for me to sell it for him. He didn't sell it. And
no,
and Wayne told me, he said, whenever I've seen what he was wanting for it, I said to myself, you ain't going to get it.
no. He messed up and bought it from an auction,
Yeah.
and him and somebody was going back and forth on it.
Mm-hmm.
should have gave up or drove the price up and then gave up.
Yeah. So I don't know if the guy sold it or not, but I
No.
hadn't seen it up there for. Yeah, he ain't got rid of it. Oh,
Right.
dude, you uh pull up pull up East Coast classic cars on the computer. But that I ain't been down there in years, but they've got uh they do it on like a consignment. You know, you got an old classic car and rebuild or whatever you want to sell it, that you take it down to them and they'll do it consignment. God Almighty, that place is huge, dude. And whew, man, some of them cars in there is awesome as hell. I mean, they
Yeah.
got two big warehouses full of classic cars in there.
Look at
Yeah.
that. Then people like them VW buses, bro. Like oh, what's his name? The comedian Fluffy.
Fluffy.
He's got a huge collection of them.
I had a Volkswagen thing.
Did you?
Thing? Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Bright yellow. When we moved down to Florida, that's what I was driving. Convertible Volkswagen thing. There it is.
Oh shoot!
That's what I
Damn.
used to-
The thing.
I don't know what year it is, but it looks just like the squared off ones there.
Oh wow.
Convertible.
Where in the world did you come across something like that?
His sister had it,
Ah,
and when we went down there, we only had the one vehicle, and she wasn't doing anything with it. She just had it.
man.
So I was driving around, and then I liked it so much, it was like I bought it from her.
God, that is awesome, dude.
What
I
was
used to
your
get. What'd
I'm
you say?
sorry.
I used to get such stares because I'd be driving around, and such a car.
My God. I don't
What
like
was-
the new Beetle looks. You know that, like the one right there, bottom.
The rented.
Yeah, I don't like them. They look too much like a pregnant roller skate.
Yeah. Or
Dude, that's
the older.
or something.
You see this old one, right? This older one right here.
That's the ones I like.
I saw a dude that put a hitch on the top, a ball,
Uh huh.
and he built a gooseneck trailer that would attach to the top of the Volkswagen. This dude could do circles under the trailer like that with the
Load
he
jug.
put all his he looked like a handyman or something. He put all his construction gear on the back and stuff and would drive. He said, "Man, I caught him in O'Reilly's one time. I said, dude, that's that Volkswagen. You're the guy." He goes, "Yeah, man. You wouldn't believe the structural stability of that domed roof like that." He said he's
Wow.
put all kind of stuff on that trailer like that.
Well,
That's
the
pretty
Volkswagen thing, it was all empty inside. Like it was just the steel frame. Like there was nothing inside.
Wasn't there something
Yeah.
special about them though? Like because of that, they could go like anywhere.
Well, yeah, they nothing could go wrong. Like the top down, and it could downpour in Florida for an hour, and you open the doors, and and you come right out again.
Hmm.
There was nothing special. The seats weren't even anything special at all.
Wow. I remember my buddy had one, Mike, in high school when we was in high school, and everything runs off vacuum, and whenever it was raining, me and him go down. He called it Marvin. He nicknamed it Marvin, and we'd go down the road and it'd be raining like hell. He had them windshield wipers wide open, and he said, "The faster we go, the faster they go." Gosh, they're tough little cars.
What's that?
The Volkswagen Beetles.
The old school ones that I like how they sounded. That distinct engine sound
Mm-hmm.
had like that high pitched chugga. Chicka,
Yeah.
chicka,
Chicka chicka.
Yeah. What was the chitty chitty bang bang?
Yeah. Oh, what was that one? Was it Herbie?
Kirby or
Herbie, the
Yeah.
love bug.
Herbie the love bug.
What was your first vehicle, EQ?
My pickup. I still
What year?
got it.
What was it?
That a Chevy CK10 truck.
What year?
85.
Let's see.
Them things are tanks, bro. I mean it's went through everything, and it looks rough, but it's you can't beat them trucks. You can't kill them.
Yeah, that's the go-to for like. See that right there?
Hmm.
Four-wheel drive. That's the go-to for. Man, my little cousin it would kill for. I think he had one or two of them too. He just cycles through them. He loves them. Looking just like this. This is what he would do with it.
Mm.
Loves them. But the four-wheel drive, that's like the go-to one that everybody jacks up and
That one right there, the white one.
that.
Yeah, that looks just like mine
That one.
You
from the
should
That
put
one.
front.
him on
From the
somebody's show.
front.
Yeah. Yeah. What you up to, Jim?
What so small, Chrissy? Hi. Hi,
when a
Jesse.
woman says what's small,
It was so small. Not.
somebody come in on the tail end of that conversation and they'll be like, "What?" Callie says, "Time for me to start looking for some classic cars."
Yeah. What you doing?
I always wanted a '69 Camaro. I
69
love the
Camaro.
body shape on the '69.
Yep. My buddy had one, and his was a split bumper on the front, and it was
Yeah.
cool. Yep.
What's this? 69 what?
Camaro.
Yeah.
And I
Me.
didn't even know what he was meaning by the split bumper, but whenever he showed me a picture of one, I was like, "Oh, okay, I've seen those."
Hold on, I gotta look it up. Uh, yeah, the late 60s, early 70s, the 70s. That was insane vehicle.
Yeah. You
But
remember
they
the
changed the body style. I liked it better when '68 was okay, but the '69 I liked the flare wheels in the back, the way that did.
Yeah.
But
you remember the Ford Pintos?
oh my god, my brother had one of those. It was like a dark green,
Yeah.
like a
God.
really dark green. He had the station wagon one. That's so funny that he said that.
I tell you, the Ford is it the Montego? That's a pretty good looking car.
Monty.
I think it was a Montego. Because my buddy was thinking about getting one and cloning a car, taking the body and making it look like a sports car, but it really wouldn't be. But he could take it and change it to make it look like a clone. I think it was the Ford Montego he was talking about.
Yeah. I've never seen him. Drama.
What's up, Miss Callie?
Was all right. Y'all see that in the studio?
What's that?
Y'all not seeing it in the studio, huh?
Uh-uh.
All right. I don't know who. No, somebody keeps trying to enter.
I can't. Oh, backstage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. We can't see
You
backstage.
can authenticate who it is.
Yeah, I saw when I pulled it up.
Yeah.
So I was saying,
Caleb's got fans.
Caleb's
no,
got
I
fans.
got a fan on the. Oh yeah, I got a fan in the doorway blowing cool air. I got fans, man.
Trolls.
For real.
I've noticed right lately, whenever I be doing a stream or you be doing a stream or Kenny be doing a stream, we get more trolls in there than normal.
Dude. Just
Like,
bored. Just these people with fucking no life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, and grown-ups too. That's what I don't
Yeah.
understand.
Ass
It's like,
people.
you a grown-ass person.
Like,
Jesus Christ. It's like one night I was
Yeah.
in Candy's and somebody come in there and called me. What was it? They mentioned you, Obi-Wan,
yeah.
and they said called me something. I forget what it was. But anyway, I was like
CP3O.
C3PO. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, somebody's seen me in Caleb's or Caleb's in mine or something, wanted to start some shit. But God, I don't understand people. I really don't.
I mean, it started last night. This
Yeah.
trouble that I'm having. You
Yeah.
already know.
Oh, you didn't know that, Callie?
Yeah.
Look under Rocky Goldman.
Yeah, it's not under EQ.
People get so confused over that EQ.
Yeah, I know. I know. It makes them wonder.
They're like looking for EQ, and it's like you're not gonna find
Yeah,
them.
they're gonna find EQ. You're gonna find Rocky Goldman, but you ain't gonna find EQ. Yeah, well,
That's how you know somebody knows you or they don't know you.
that's right. You know, the people that know me as EQ, and the ones that don't, they call me Rocky Goldman until they, see everybody's calling me EQ. But yeah,
Yeah.
Callie, if you want to come do Rocky Goldman, don't do EQ. Once you,
Let me get your page up, and I can turn around and give her
cool.
the link to your page.
Because I've had people say, I can't find you. I can't find you. I said, well, look for Rocky Goldman. Look for the emblem and look for the name. Rocky Goldman, look for the emblem. That's me.
It'll come up as soon as I give you the link. This is straight to his page. But yeah,
Ginger's smart about that shit. I don't know anything about it.
it's nothing. Just copying and pasting. That's
Oh,
all. It's not a big deal.
I don't even know where to find it at.
Oh, I know what she's asking. Y'all know how Desi's spelling.
Allie, just hit that link. That'll take you right to his page. That's his channel page.
We can address the obvious, huh? Not
Oh, cool.
not the end of last night, but the middle.
Yeah.
In the chat room.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what I'm dealing with right now. Kicking it out. I'm just block them all.
Yeah, that kind of got to be annoying.
Watch. I'll tell you what. Oh, I got y'all.
Usually streams Friday and Sunday, right, EQ?
Yes, ma'am.
You're always going to have people that are going to come in and try to cause chaos.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. That's just a part.